Good morning, students. Welcome back to our maths online class. We are dealing the chapter data handling. Today our topic is drawing bar graph. We had discussed interpreting using the bar graph. Today we can draw bar graph for the given data. To draw a bar graph, we have to keep in mind some points. Here, first step, draw two perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines means those lines should make a 90 degree in between them. Okay. Horizontal line, mark the items, and along the vertical line, mark the values. Step 3. Take bars of same width keeping uniform gap between them. We told in the last class about it. Then the last step, choose an appropriate scale to draw the graph. These are the steps to be remembered while you are starting with a graph. Let us draw a bar graph for the following data. Name of fruits and number of students are given there. Banana, orange, apple and guava are the fruits and the number of students are there. Here maximum 8 students. So we can draw bar graph for the given data. This is the vertical line. This is the vertical line and this is the horizontal line. This is the first step we have to draw for the bar graph. So, vertical line, horizontal line. Next step, along the vertical line, we have written here number of students. That means the values. And in the horizontal line, we drawn the fruits. We written fruits. Horizontal line, we written fruits because fruits are the items here. Fruits are the items. So, first we drawn this vertical and horizontal line and we labeled them. What we are going to mark along this line. Here number of students, here fruits. Next step, choose an appropriate scale. Here highest value is 8. So only 8 points we have to mark here. So we can take 1 unit length. Here I choose 1 centimeter as 1 unit length. 1 unit length equal to 1 student. So I written the scale on the top of the graph. Like this you have to write the scale. First draw the vertical and horizontal lines and mark along the line what you are going to mark there. Then write the scale on the top of the bar graph. Okay, in the graph sheet. Next we will draw graph in a graph sheet. The notebook also you can draw, but it is not easy. So we will suggest graph book to draw bar graph. Okay. In the exam paper also you should use graph sheet to draw bar graph. Here number of students using banana is 8. So remember that you should use uniform width bars. Bars having uniform width. So all the bars should have same width. And there should be same gap between them. Uniform gap. Here these are the gap between the bars. They should be having the same length. Okay, same gap. Banana, how many students? 8 students preferring banana. So, on the horizontal line, we will draw these bars and up to 8. 8 students are there. Next one, orange, 3 students. So, these bars should be of length up to 3 students. Next one apple, 5 students. So these bars should be drawn up to 5, number 5, and guava 4 students. Okay, so this is the way you have to draw a bar graph. First, scale should be there and horizontal and vertical lines. You should draw horizontal line. This is the vertical line. These two lines should be perpendicular. Means here the angle should be 90 degree. You don't draw one line like this and next one like this. Perpendicular lines, very important. In the graph we will refer this axis as x-axis and this vertical line is y-axis. And here we will mark origin, but here it will be not needed here, so we didn't mark here. So problem we will use a graph sheet, then you will be very familiar to use a graph sheet. X-axis, y-axis. Okay. Next question. The number of mathematics books sold by a shopkeeper on 6 consecutive days is shown below. Consecutive means continuous days. Sunday to Friday. Continuous days, that means consecutive days. Sunday 65, Monday 40, and these are the data given there. Draw a bar graph to represent the data. Here first of all we should think about the scale. Here maximum of 65 and minimum value 20. So you can use 1 unit length as 10 books. 1 unit length as 10 books. In the x-axis we have to mark the days and y-axis the number of books. Okay, so we can draw a bar graph in the graph sheet now. Here I am going to use this graph sheet. Remember, while you use the graph sheet, use the pencil to mark the items. Don't use pen in the graph sheet. Okay, first what is the step? First step, horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, we can draw the horizontal line and vertical lines. So first I am drawing the horizontal line. Horizontal line. This is the horizontal line, and in the graph sheet it is known as x-axis. So I am right here x-axis. X-axis, and along the vertical line, from the position of the line itself we draw the vertical line. Vertical line. Vertical line. Okay, this is the vertical line and this is the horizontal line. So we marked it as y-axis. So I marked here y-axis. This is the first step you have to do. This is the first step you have to do. X-axis and y-axis. Then you should think about the scale. I thought maximum number of books was 70. So we can take 10 books equal to 1 unit length. X-axis we are marking different days. So I written here days in this x-axis. And along the vertical line I written number of books. Next, scale we should write. What is the scale we chosen? This is the scale we chosen. 1 unit length is equal to 10 books. So here I choose 2 centimeter as 1 unit length. You don't think 1 unit length means 1 centimeter. Not like that. Here 2 centimeter I chosen 1 unit length. So each 2 centimeter you can mark adding 10 books each. 10, 20. Next one, after 2 centimeter, 30. Like that up to 70 we should mark because maximum number of books is 70. So 10, 20, 30 etc. are here. But on Sunday 65 books sold. So you can see in between 60 and 70. The middle line, this 1 centimeter will become 5. 65. Okay. 10 books is 1 unit length means 2 centimeter. Then 1 centimeter will become 5 books. So 60 plus 5 will become here on this line 65. So this is the graph for the given data. So you should write here each bar which day is representing. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like that you should write on each bar. So this is the graph for the given data. Practice more problems. Okay. Children, in mathematics, you have to submit an art integrated project. For that, the topic is Culture of Himachal Pradesh and Kerala. Related to mathematics, we have to prepare an album exploring the pattern of any 5 major monuments in Kerala and Himachal Pradesh. You have learned the symmetry and pattern. So, different to collect and prepare an album. The last date for submission is 28 December. We concluded the chapter 9.